Hello everyone! Today my video is going to be about my plan for my upcoming Disneyland Paris trip, or what I have planned already in advance for it, if that makes any sense. So it's a kind of plan with me video. I have a Google Doc where I've written everything down. I write down which attractions are not open. I do it per day. Same for the restaurants or snack things that would be closed. Also, we planned where we're going to eat for each day. I'm also going to put in that document the different shows I have at the time and different parades, as well as charity meet and greets that are on location, so you know where they're gonna be, so the ones that you will have in the program. But the little program is till the 3rd of March and we're going afterwards, so I don't have any idea about that yet, so I don't have that filled in yet. And I don't tend to plan this day per day. I sometimes say oh, this day I really want to meet that character, or that day I really want to see that show. Maybe that happens, but it's not that I plan it loads of different things I want to do in one day, because let's be honest, you might not, and then you might be a bit sad or upset about it. I'd rather to have pick a few out that are realistic, and if you have more time, if you have time over or something, you can still do it spontaneously. Or if you see a character, you the line is short or whatever, you can still go up there and still do it. But I don't tend to plan these things too much. Same with the rides, I don't really plan rides. I only say I really want to do that, that and that one. Especially the Thunder Mountain, some that tend to get long lines, or Crush Coaster, stuff like that. You might want to think I'm gonna do that in the morning first thing, or in the evening last thing, or you might kind of want to plan it if you don't want to wait 2 hours in line. I have to say sorry if you hear noises. My window is open because the sun is shining, and I was I need fresh air in my room, so that's why the window is open. But they're working all around my house on new apartments and stuff, so I'm so sorry if the noise annoys you. Before I keep rambling on, I'm going to tell you what I have planned and what I all have ready for my trip. I'm gonna start with this. This is my little map. Here I will put all my tickets and papers in that we need for our trip. So I already printed off the reservation papers of Disneyland. They ask you to read it through and to print it off, and it's quite a few pages. Quite a few. This is all the papers I had to print off from Disney itself. When you make your booking through the site, you can just print it off and take it with you. So that's what I already did. And then I also printed off some the reservation for a hotel we booked in Brussels, because we have to take the train in Brussels. Normally we will go from Antwerp to Brussels and then the train from Brussels to Disney, but because the day before I had a concert planned already in Brussels, it would just be easier to stay overnight there. We booked a hotel just close to the station because it's just for one night and we just want to be able to get on a train and go to Disney. So that is that. Then I have my tickets for the train. These are our Thalys tickets, or TGV, I think it's TGV tickets. We will take our train by 7:04. We will arrive at 8:40. Then I've planned in my head already that we will get out of the station, get on the bus to Segura Lodge, the hotel we're staying in, and check in, drop our bags off, and so we can go to the park and be totally carefree. You have a service you can pay for and it will take your bags to the hotel, but because we're gonna be early, we don't really need to save that time. But maybe when you come later, it might be nice to save that time and go directly to the parks, but we don't really need that. We have the time and we've done that before, so we'd rather to go do it ourselves, save that little money and maybe pay that little money extra to have our bags taken the day that we leave, because that might be handy. Just depends on when you're gonna do the last shopping. Last time we didn't do it because we did some last time shopping, so we needed our bags to put everything in. And then the tickets to come back are late. We take a train 10 minutes before 9 and we'll arrive in Brussels a bit before 11. Last time our train had a crazy delay, but we still got there in the end. And then we have to take the train from Brussels to Antwerp, and then my mum will pick us up because we don't live in Antwerp, we live 30 minutes out of the city still, so quite a journey. Then the plan is, when we have arrived there, as I said, drop our bags off, go to the park, Normally one of the first things we're going to do is to get our annual passes. I've wanted annual passes for a few years already, but it was never really the good timing or a year I would be able to go a lot. This year would be the perfect year to go a lot, so I think an annual pass is the best thing to have. My boyfriend moved to Belgium, hard time to get a job as he's from England, and now he has a job already a few months. They're very happy with him there, so and he likes it there, so I'm so happy he has a job and we can get an annual pass to Disneyland now. And as he works half time at the moment, he still has quite some days off, so it's actually ideal to like hop off to Disney sometimes, like randomly sometimes. And I really want to give my mum a Disney trip for her birthday as a present, but I might get her an annual pass as well, because it might be like cheaper than like get her like, because I can book room only with my annual pass. Anyway, so we will probably get our annual pass as one of the first things, because then we have discounts on everything, and that's just going to be so good, because I don't like to pay a lot for food. Even in Disney I'm fine with it because I'm used to it, but I'm not really a foodie. In Disney it's like this, I don't enjoy food unless I'm going to a good restaurant that I love, or Disney. In Disney I can enjoy my food, but I still kind of don't like to pay for food, if that makes sense. I never like it. I don't like to go to the supermarket. I don't like to pay for food in general everywhere, to be honest. So that's just a thing that annoys me, so I'm gonna be so happy to get discount on food. That is everything we have planned for that day, except from like food. The food, I'm gonna have a little peek at my plan. We're gonna get some breakfast before we take the train, or something to eat, and if we're hungry again we might hop into McDonald's to get like a breakfast there maybe, or to get a snack on Main Street. One of the two we might do if we are hungry. Then for lunch we're gonna go to Hakuna Matata, because it's closed all the other days we are there, so or 2 of the days we are there, I don't know, so we have to go there that day. So I've never been there, but I've heard so much good things about it and about the chicken, so I'm very excited to do it finally. And then for dinner, but it's every night, so I'm gonna say that a few times, we're gonna have it in Hunter's Grill, what is just the buffet of Sequoia Lodge, one of the best buffets apparently in Disney. And I can only talk about years ago, but it was my favourite right then as a kid, so I hope it's still as good as everyone says, and I'm gonna be so happy if it is. We don't have a lot planned yet for the second day. I think only food is planned. I'm gonna have a look. Yes, only food is planned. Food in the morning, just the Sequoia Lodge breakfast, because that was still in the price when we booked. Our lunch is probably going to be at Annette's. Never been there as well, but the menu looks amazing, and I love burgers, so I'm going to love it there, and I love milkshakes as well. I'm so ready for Annette's. Dinner again, or evening, will be at Hunter's Grill again, Sequoia Lodge. As I said, we do that every night because I used to love it so much as a kid. I'm like, I want to go there every day, as I've missed it for years. The third day is nothing really special planned yet as well, only food again. So we're going to have breakfast in a hotel Sequoia Lodge again. Then we're gonna have lunch at Cafe Hyperion. I know it's not that special. It has like a Star Wars menu, what we like because we're Star Wars fans, but it's not the best food. It's like a counter service, but I like it. I just like a simple burger and fries sometimes, so I don't mind. But the reason we go there is because I go there every trip since I remember, so I kind of keep on going there because it's like memories from me being a kid that come back to me every time. So I normally go there first thing as I arrive. Lunch is normally in there, but because of Hakuna Matata was only open 1 or 2 days, we had to like shovel this around to the third day. So it's not going to be the first thing we do when we arrive, or the first food we have when we arrive, as I normally do, but I'm still going to be able to eat there, what makes me very happy again. Then, as I said, evening food is at Hunter's Grill again in Sequoia Lodge. And then the last day is the 4th day, and that is my actual birthday. So the plans for then are kind of maybe a bit to expect. I want to get my birthday badge, so I'm going to ask for that. I'm going to have the best day of my life, literally. It's going to be so good. I really want to meet a princess on my birthday. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I'm going to try to. Last time it worked out, so I hope I can. And the rest we will see. You know what I really want, but I don't want to like focus on that because last time it didn't happen, and I think like if I focus on it too much I might be disappointed. But I'm going to ask when I'm there if there's any way I can meet Rapunzel when I'm there, because I want to meet her since ever and I never could. And last year I made it my goal to meet Rapunzel on my birthday. It didn't work out. Like, it didn't work out in 1 minute of time difference. It was so annoying. If you want that story, let me know below. But it was so annoying that I missed her out like 1 minute. Like, I literally missed out on meeting her on my birthday. I'm so annoyed that I missed out on Rapunzel because I was so close to meet her. I really hope I can meet her, but I'm not gonna like make a goal of it like I did last time because it might hurt a little bit. Okay, so it's my birthday, I have my birthday badge. I'm gonna have the best day of my life. Everyone's gonna say happy birthday to me. I'm gonna be like, thank you, thank you. It's gonna be amazing because I just love my birthday at Disney. And then we planned, breakfast is just in the hotel again, and we planned inventions for lunch, and I've done that before. I loved it, and now I'm gonna do it on my birthday. I don't know if I will have a birthday cake. Let's hope my boyfriend is smart and gets me a birthday cake, but I'm not sure yet. But we're gonna eat in inventions. I've booked that. Yes, that's the only thing I've booked because I don't think I had to book the others. I asked if I had to book it. I booked a lunch as well for every evening, but just to be sure to have a place there because, as I said, I'm desperate to eat there every night again. So, but the only thing I really had to book was inventions, and I did that from the day I could. So I booked it. I'm gonna ask for window view because it's my birthday. I asked it by the phone, so they couldn't like do anything for me. I should ask it when I'm there. So I hope they can do something for me when I'm there and get me a window seat because first of all, it's a good selfie light, and second of all, you have the most amazing view. This is the only food thing that isn't planned yet, and it's the evening food because we're going to get the train back home. I think we're going to eat somewhere in the village. First we wanted to do Annette's a second time, but then on the other side, we first want to see how it is the first time and then make a decision because there's so much in Disney Village. You have like that new Italian place that is there. I really want to go there because I hear it's very good, but my boyfriend is not keen on it to go, so I don't know if we're going this time. And then Five Guys will probably be open, so it's also something that is on my wish list. So we don't have like that planned yet, or the Rainforest Cafe in Hollywood. Oh my god, there's so much still on my plan that I want to do in the village, from restaurants and like stuff. So we don't know which one yet, but we're gonna eat somewhere in the village. And to be honest, this is everything I plan in advance. Like this, normally I don't even plan where we're going to eat. I'm not a planner, except from that I have like habits and I do that. But I'm not a planner in like which day where we're going to eat and everything, except when it's like a reservation because like you have to reserve some stuff. Normally I don't even do that. Normally I'm just going with the flow. I have like a few plans when the day starts. I'm looking like at the plan in the program, I'm going to do that and that, just a few things, and that's the day goes from there. But this time I was like, I'm going to plan where we're going to eat because I want to be more adventurous, because I always go to the same places. That's why I planned it more, the food now. And then I also thought it was handy because so many attractions are closed or like in refurbishment that I know for every day which attraction was open and which one is not. So I have all the closed things on there as well. That's going to be handy to take into the parks. And as I said, I might like plan a few more things, but as I said, not too much because that can really ruin your trip if you don't like make them come true and stuff. I do pack in advance, so I probably will make a video like what's in my bag in the parks, so what I'm taking to the parks. I'm probably making that video very soon. I'm going to make a video about what I pack in general, so my suitcase. I might make a video about that, I'm not sure yet, but the what's in my bag Disneyland Paris will come for sure. I've not had the most exciting experience at Disneyland Paris. I think I've like had a few I could make a story time about, but if you like Disneyland Paris, if you like Disney story times, I could maybe make a few already and hopefully maybe more in the future as I'm going more with my annual pass that I will have in the future. Yeah, I think that's kind of it for my Disneyland Paris plans of what the things that are planned. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you want to see from me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!